Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. But it's a solo edition where I answer sporting questions from the chat. Manchester United losing at home to Bournemouth 3-0. Terrible performance, even worse result. Liverpool extend their lead at the top of the table. They put 6 past Tottenham Hotspur. Chelsea held away at Everton, which slows down their momentum and their title charge. City, another loss for them as well. And Arsenal put 5 past Crystal Palace. But big up to everyone who's supporting Sarcasm City TV. As always, I'm guessing, people, that the vast majority of the questions are going to be about Manchester United's defeat to Bournemouth. So get your questions in, people. Get your questions in. Feel free. That is absolutely fine, people. Feel free to get your questions in. And if you haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As before, I answer questions from the chat. But if you're a member of the channel or you super chat, your questions take priority, people. So if you're a member or you super chat, then I will star your question and I will get to it 110%. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. This is an unscheduled solo sports Q&A. I know I was supposed to do the Sarcastic and Savage podcast, but Savage couldn't make it. So we are going to reschedule that and get one of those episodes done for you lot before the year is out, people. We will definitely do that. And the reason why I do the solo sports Q&A is, one, because it's selfish. It's good for me. It's good therapy for me to get things off my chest and flesh out my thoughts in regards to Manchester United and all other things as well. And secondly, I actually managed to get to the chat more and get to more of your questions, because I know a lot of you lot, I don't get to all your questions. I don't get to as many of your questions as I would like, people, because obviously I have other co-hosts on. But yeah, run up the likes first and foremost. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back, hit that like button on the video. Make sure you do that. Share across all the socials as well. Make sure, share across all the socials. At That's Me Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at That's Me Flawless. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. I'm here looking for my comb, amongst other things, people. I don't know where any of my stuff is, but my comb's there. I don't know where my other ish is. I don't know what's going on. Oh, here it is. I was here looking for Vaseline as well. Yeah, people, but big up everyone that's tapped in. Big up to Spurs, Warrior JC24 as well. Spurs TV says, big up Charlie Coys, you know what I'm saying? Come on, you Spurs. Big up to Warrior J as well. Get to the Saka injury and to C24 says, damn, your Snowbunny GF cancelled on you, broski. Such is life. I have no Snowbunny GF, just to clarify, people, but big up to C24 each and every time. I did hear about the Saka injury. How many weeks is it? How many weeks is the Saka injury supposed to be? I'm hearing it's a couple months. I could be wrong, because obviously with things like this, you're going to hear different time frames on it. Is it a couple months? Arsenal weren't winning the league anyway. Well, that is a big blow for them, because their attack isn't the greatest with Bukayo Saka. So you take out Bukayo Saka, that leaves you, and Sterling's injured, that leaves you with Trossard, Havertz, Jesus, Martinelli, Odegaard, and Rari. That's the 6, right? Am I missing another senior attacker? Yeah, that'll affect them. Arsenal will still pick up points because they're a good team, and they're better than most. But yeah, so what they're saying is it's going to be a minimum of 8 weeks due to a tear, or at least it should be from a medical standpoint. So we're saying 8 weeks. So he's out till February. So even if you check their fixtures now, let me have a look here. Let me check their fixtures. Good news for Manchester United that he's out of the FA Cup game against us, but we'll probably rotate heavily. So I miss Ipswich at home, Brentford away, Brighton away, Newcastle in the EFL Cup, United in the Cup, Tottenham, Villa, Dynamo Zagreb, Wolves, Girona away. Could be back for City at home, maybe back for the second leg, depending on fitness and how speedy his recovery is. So yeah, maybe. But yeah, big miss for them. Big miss. Big up to Emmanuel as well. Santana, big up, man. Big up. Like I say, you lot get your questions in, people. Because I know I don't manage to get to the chat as much as I would like during the regular Q&A or during Man United's or any of the crossovers, etc. So this is why I do the solo Q&A, people. This is why I do the solo Q&A for you lot. And it also helps me as well, because like I said, it's like freestyling. If you're a rapper, sometimes you just gotta go in the studio and freestyle. Just see what you come up with, just to experiment, that type of thing. Been there where I've been in the studio, heard the beat like, all right, let me just jump on this rhythm, get in the booth and see what's what. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not so good, but here we are. Big up H as well, big up G. And in regards to Manchester United, I'm sure there'll be vast majority of questions on that as well. And I see the overreaction as well. Was it a terrible, like that result? I've calmed down now, had me seething. The result had me seething, but more that what had me seething was the performance. And when I say the performance in regards to the way we gave up the goals, that's what annoyed me the most. That's what annoyed me the most, was in how we gave up the games. Ryan, what does it say in the title? Man just asked me, is this a solo stream? What does the title say? Please let me know. Or did I put it in Spanish or French in the title? What is it? So where was that? Yes, the manner in which we gave up the goals. And I've been saying this now for 4, 5, 6 games. We are giving up easy goals. And if you give up easy goals, you are not going to win football matches at the highest level. Simple as that. Simple as that. We've conceded five of our last 6 games, we've conceded from set pieces. That you can't defend. Literally, you can't defend, and we can't defend. Like, that is inexcusable. And that's on the players, that's on the manager, that's on the coaching staff. 5 of our last 6 games, we've conceded from set pieces. Stop giving up easy goals. The Bournemouth game, even outside the set piece, where Xerxes, terrible, absolutely woeful, absolutely woeful. The second goal, which was, see that I'm trying to erase it from my memory. What was the second goal again? Oh yeah, the penalty. Mazraoui, who I've waxed lyrical about, who's been our best player and been consistent. Again, terrible decision making. The Bournemouth player's going nowhere. You do not need to lunge in. Even if he goes past you, Yoro's there. There's no one to cut it back to. It's not like their third goal. There was no clear cut back. Stay on your feet. Again, that's basics. You learn that at any level. I play Saturday league. I played at the lowest level of football. I know once I'm in the box and the opposition has the ball, do not dive in. I don't slide tackle anyway. But even if I did, I know. You know what I'm saying? Don't even try and win the ball. Stand man up. I wish Victor was here. He's in the chat because we've played 5-a-side together. That's all I'll be saying. Pro clubs, same difference. Whether it's 5 or whether it's like 5-a-side, 6-a-side, 7-a-side in real life or 11-a-side, I'll be shot. Stand him up. Don't dive in. Why Mazraoui's done that, I don't know. Give him a penalty. You've given him up 2 easy goals. It's not like they peppered the goal. It's not like Onana was making save after save, and yet we're 2-0 down. 2-0 down. Easy. And then the third goal, a plethora of mistakes, multiple individual mistakes. Bruno, terrible decision. Not making the pass. Lift the ball. Why are you trying to play the ball flat? Lift it. The space is in behind. Why are you trying to drill the ball? That's not even in your game anyway. Lift it. We lose out. Goes to the byline. Why Martinez has been attracted to the ball and not Semenyo, I have no idea. Semenyo's right there. Go mark him. You mark him, you could easily cut that out. Maybe you cut it out before it gets to him, or you block the shot at least. Because you weren't even that far away from him. Probably 3-4 yards away from him, having not tracked him whatsoever. Again, basics. So that's Xerxes, that's Mazraoui, that's Bruno, that's Martinez. 4 players. 4 players have made individual mistakes for 3 goals. That is inexcusable, terrible, woeful. And that's how we've been doing it. Like I said, 5 of our last 6 games, we conceded a set piece against Bournemouth, conceded a set piece against Nottingham Forest, conceded from a set piece against Manchester City, conceded from a set piece against Arsenal and Spurs as well in the cup, conceded from a set piece. Can't keep doing these things. It's mad. What script? What script have I got, CJ? Let me know. What script have I got? Hey, big up to, I'm just going, you destroyer. Big up. He says, why did set pieces get worse under Amorim? Not good. I think it's for 2 reasons. One, to my knowledge, we're doing more zonal marking. I can't stand it. Zonal marking is one of my pet peeves just in football in general. You know, for those that know about Room 101, so Room 101 was a show where they used to get celebrities to go on, and they'd argue a case to get rid of something from life. And if I was going on Room 101 and I had an argument to get rid of something for life, it would be zonal marking. The only zonal marking should be is when you have someone at the near post, corner, screening, just in case it's a bad corner kick and clearing it. Other than that, zonal marking is a complete nonsense. I've never seen space score a goal. Never in my life, because you're marking a zone, you're marking a space. Show me a time where a corner or a free kick has gone into the box and space is scored. Nonsense. And even though Xerxes was poor for the first goal, the Bournemouth player's got the jump on him. He's got the jump because running and jumping and a standing jump, of course, the person running and jumping has a higher chance of getting the ball because running and jumping, you jump higher. Common sense. So in regards to, I think, one, it's that, and two, not playing Casemiro, who from a set piece, he's our best. To me, he's our best in the air when it comes to winning duels. He wins so many aerial duels, offensively and defensively. And then when you take him out, that's what happens. So you don't, those are the two things. But I trust in Amorim and the coaching staff to sort it out. Play Casemiro. We are struggling to defend set pieces. He's very good at defending set pieces. Put him back in the side. Bear in mind that midfield's not working too great anyway. It's not like Maino or Bruno are performing fantastic. So switch things up and change things, which to the credit of the manager, he has done. He has done. Let me see what else you lot are saying. Big up to Sises, big up Flawless. Hope you and your family have a wonderful Christmas. And don't you forget United the shit. You are 13th, Flawless. You are 13th. Yeah, fully aware. You're getting all the things out the way now. Troops will be bringing into the next episode. Nah, Troops going to bring them up anyway. Whether I say them or not. Whatever. Big up to Justice. Says, big up, lads. Can't wait to see you and Gunnar. Is that, I'm presuming that's Gunnar next week. Shout out to my guy Gunnar as well. Thoughts on Martinez recently? Poor. Been poor. Needs to be dropped. Same way Bruno Fernandes needs to be dropped. Same way Dalot needs to be dropped. These players must be dropped. Those three. You've dropped so many other players for poor performances. You have to do the same. So I expect the manager to do so. Hey, big up King says, big up Flawless. I've just been watching Back Again, the most jokes episode ever in Back Again. Lewis with the Tottenham comment, Monts with the snowfall quote, and Troops rant on Rashford. Hey, we try, man. You lot really enjoy the show, even though I got cooked. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy the show as well all the time. Whether United win, lose, or draw, I always enjoy that show. So big up Troops, big up Lewis, big up Monts, big up to you as well, King, as well. In United game, you said there are individual errors in your game. Against Wolves, are you concerned about the team collapsing under the atmosphere over there since Wolves got a win yesterday? No, that's the crazy part is, Warrior J. I don't worry about the team collapsing. I worry about individual errors. Cut out the individual errors. Cut out the terrible mistakes. If Wolves cook, if Konya picks up the ball, goes past two man, and wraps it top bins from 25 yards out, will I be annoyed? Yes, but that's a much more, what's the word I'm looking for? That's a much more acceptable way to concede. The certain goals we concede, I might be mad. Well, I'm always mad when we concede, but I just put it down to opposition's individual brilliance or their team quality. Like the third goal we conceded against Nottingham Forest, the cross, I can't remember who crossed it in and Chris Wood scored. I didn't criticize the defense for that. That is just a quality goal. It's a quality cross and it's a quality header. Could Martinez have done better at the back post? Yes, he didn't really know his bearings, but I just put that down to individual, good play from the opposition. I put it down to a great team goal. But individual errors, I'm not hearing not marking your man, diving in the box. Like, I'm not hearing this scoring direct from corners. All this type of rubbish. Nonsense. You man are professionals at the highest level. If I conceded them goals on my Football Manager, I'd be pissed. Bear in mind, my team don't do that. My team from set pieces are immense. Sean Dyche, Tony Pulis ain't got nothing on me when it comes to that. But do bet, like, you cannot concede goals like that. You really can't. Yeah, on the Back Again account on Instagram, they said 8 weeks minimum will be out for. All right, blessings. Shout out Warrior J, I started those as well. But yeah, never have I got any script. Never. This is all freestyle. Flawless, could you go to my last question? What was it, Warrior J? Did I answer it? Was it that one? If it's not Raya again, but I got you, I started it anyway. Not flawless, I'm not gonna lie, I was in tears when Troops was blue carding everyone. Yeah, it ain't funny when the rabbits got the gun. Hey, because he had all them Southgate jokes. Well, now it's Rashford to Arsenal. Now he don't want to hear it. It's like, okay. Hey, Don C, big up, man. Big up, man. Says big up, flawless. Chat, big up. Happy festive season. Yeah, man. Happy festive season. Hope everyone's got their presents. I know everyone hasn't. I know it's mostly man them watching, and you lot are leaving it to the last minute. So I get it. I fully get it. Someone had a good question as well in regards to how much importance will be on the department now. Barada, Wilcox, and Varel have a bigger role without having Ashraf around. Will they actually be listened to? I think they're being listened to now. I don't think they weren't being listened to. That's why we had the window we had, which I like. But is the scouting? Of course, recruitment is key. And I keep saying this. Profiles over names. Profiles over names. Go and get profiles of players. Don't just go and get names. Of course, if you can bring me an Alphonso Davies, cool. If you can bring me a Kudus, cool. Or Eze or Obvious or Isak, that's all well and good. But don't just go and get names. It has to be profiles. All right, we need a left wing back that does this, this, and this. We need a central midfielder that does this, this, and this. We need a 10 with these attributes. We need a 9 with these attributes. Okay, if we can't get the first target, we get the second one. But the profile's the same, even if the skill level slightly drops. So we'll see. As everybody can clearly see what Amarim's system needs and what Manchester United need in regards to profiles. But yeah, we'll see what's what. Flawless, if Manchester City don't strengthen well enough in January, well, they got top 4. Because the league's so bad. Because where are they at now? Let me check. Because they've been woeful. And yet they're still in around the top 4. Oh shit, they're 7th. Fuck. They're 4 points off 4th. Damn. Nah. No. I don't think so. Nah. No, to answer your question, Ryan. Yeah, I didn't realize they were 7th. For some reason, I thought it was like 4th or 5th. Flawless, what do you think holds Arteta back from getting over the line in terms of the big trophies? He's just not good enough. Skill. It's a skill set thing. As a manager, he's not good enough. Tactically, he's not good enough. He's not proactive enough in games. The picking of players, like everything woeful. That's what in regards to the top level. Can't be on top of a league for 93% of the time and not win it. No belief. No one outside of Arsenal fans, and I believe they think Arsenal are going to win the league. Not can, are you going to? No one's picking them. I did predictions all summer long. Nobody outside of Arsenal fans picked Arsenal fans to finish first in the league. And it's only Arsenal fans now. No one else. Someone find me fans from any other club. United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs that think Arsenal not can, will win the league. Will they be in and around it? Yeah, because they're one of the better teams in the country. But they're not good enough. And the manager's a major, major part of that. Never said, hey, Mr. Whopper's not listening. Never said that Isak is coming to Manchester United. That never left. I never said that. Flawless, you say in the last 2 games, results are done by individual errors by players, but this can't happen anymore. You don't care about results if you get put good patterns of play. I'm guessing that's what you said. Correct me if I'm wrong, sir. Yeah, the last 2 game results are done by individual errors, absolutely. Even more, but the last 2 games, yes. But it can't happen. But I expect them to cut it out because that can be coached. I think people overrate the influence of coaching, but you can improve a team defensively and offensively from set pieces. That's our major issue. Now, if we was getting cut apart and conceding 20 shots per game on a regular basis, like under the last guy, I'd hear it. But defensively overall, even though we've been conceding goals, I don't have any issue with the structure. I don't actually have any issue with the defenders for the most part. But it's individual errors that are costing us. Even though 2 of the 4 of them were defensive players, it's still inexcusable. Xerxes, mark your man. Martinez. Mazarawi don't dive in the box. Bruno don't give the ball away foolishly. Martinez, watch the man. But yeah. Flawless, you've never saw me in the chat, but you're one of my favorite football creators, goated football opinions. Hey, to Is it Chiheb? If I butchered your name, I apologize. Big up, man. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you, man. Salute to you. What do you think would be a game-changing signing for any of the top 6 teams to finish out the season, and which one could make the biggest impact? Liverpool, let's say Liverpool go get a centre-back. Let's say Chelsea go and get a goalkeeper. Let's say Arsenal go get a certified striker. City, they need a lot. Manchester United, I've said this, striker. We need a striker desperately. Desperately. We are lacking so bad in that area. Spurs, he's lacking as well. So that's what I'd say. Off topic, but what is this bingo thing you doing on the channel? Oh, Warrior J, you've been there when we played bingo and playback. The football bingo. You know, you've been in the playback, so you know exactly what it was. So we just did it yesterday because I couldn't do the Bayesian show with Bayesian Reds. I was like, all right, let me just run football bingo. And we ran it for about an hour. What would be your goal celebration, and which player celebration do you like the most? My goal celebration would be dependent on the actual goal itself. How good is the goal? How important it is. So let's say I score in front of the away end, shushing the crowd. 110%. Shushing the crowd. Anfield, Emirates. Any of the rivals, I'm shushing the crowd. If they've been giving me shit, I'm shushing the crowd. Other than that, yeah, it depends on the importance of the goal and how good the goal is. Depends. Sure on that. Player celebration I like the most. Like I said, the shithousery runs, like shushing the crowd and stuff like that. They're the ones. There's not a signature celebration I like. I like when it's in some response to the crowd. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Someone shushing or the ears or something like that. So the importance, that's where I'm at with it. Works for me. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to get to this. Sorry, Sai. I didn't answer the rest of this. No, I care about results and pattern of play. Both. You can't have one without the other. So if we were getting good results, but the performances are rubbish, I'm going to be unhappy. If we're playing well in terms of performance and we're getting poor results, I'm not going to be happy. Run me both. Oh, I mean, you didn't mention you doing a football bingo tournament on this channel. I was there. Oh, yeah, I'll probably do one over the summer still. Over the summer. Yeah, like tread to the City fans and stuff like that. Things of that nature. Yes. Things of that nature. Yeah. Things of that nature. Yeah, you lot do need a centre-back and a left-back. That is true. You do need a centre-back and a left-back. But I think I'd always go spine of the team. I think with Van Dijk, Kanate, and another quality centre-back, you could get away with a Gravenberch or McAllister not being there. See what else you lot are saying. Yeah, they're 7th. Yeah, C24. That caught me off guard. Dan 76. Big up as well, man. Big up every single time. That's gaming solo stream, my friend. Solo sports Q&A. That's what this is today. No stress, Warrior J. Just seeing it as well. Where we at. You lot do have some good questions. That's why I have to be. That's why I have to be pausing and be like, oh, geez, like, that's a good one. Big up to Janice. Good to see you in the chat. Says, I like your football knowledge. I know most of the I like your football knowledge. Most of the time, watch you on Saeed Rant, and of course, right here. Hey, Janice, love. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Thoughts on Rasmus Crypto? Nowhere near good enough. Not good enough. He does nothing well consistently on a game-by-game basis. So what you have to bring us is goals. That's how I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking for with Amorim to do with Højlund. Get him goals. And to Amorim's credit, he's got goals. How many goals has Højlund scored under Amorim? Is it 4 or 5? How many goals has he got? Because he scored a couple in the Europa League. He bagged against, what Premier League team did he bag against? He bagged against someone in the Premier League as well. The point I'm making is he's getting goals out of him because that's all he's going to give you. That's all he's going to give you. He's not going to give you anything else consistently because he can't. Not good enough. Not good enough. Sorry, Flawless, I think you need 2 strikers. You need 2 wing-backs who can create chances. This team, apart from Bruno, no one can create chances. I disagree with the part about apart from Bruno, no one can create chances because we got other players who create chances. Diallo can create chances, for example. Mazarawi, I've seen create chances, for example. But we do lack. Yes, and I agree. You know this. I know if you don't need a striker, you need No, we do need what do you mean we don't need a striker? What are you talking about, Si? We definitely need a striker. Do we need 2 wing backs? Also, yes. We need a hell of a lot. If we're really going through it, we need a left-sided centre-back. Yeah, this is just first team. Left-sided centre-back. Sorry, first 11. Left-sided centre-back, central midfielder, left wing back and right wing back, left-sided 10 and a striker. That's just 2. I mean, that's just the first team. Never mind after that. But that's 6. I think we need 6 first teamers. Scratch it. The goalkeeper as well, 7. Because Onana's not good enough. So we need 7 first teamers. Bear in mind, the squad's thin as well. Central midfield, thin in terms of quantity and quality. The 10s, thin in terms of quality and quantity as well. Striker, same. Yeah, Hassan at Egypt with that Poch take. I don't know where he was going with that. I don't know if he was trying to wind people up. I don't know what it was. Made no sense. Big up to MBOW TV. Big up, man. Oh, my big up every single time. But yeah, to say United don't need a striker is crazy when we've legit just can't score goals for the longest. Hasn't Onana been good for you this season, though? Yes, but not good enough, Ryan. Has he been good overall? Yeah, I'd say he's had a decent season, but he's not good enough. Because people only see, oh, he didn't make a mistake, he wasn't good. No, distribution matters. Commanding your box matters. We conceding so many set pieces, that's also on the goalkeeper. Why are you not coming for more corners and crosses and stuff like that when it's in the 6-yard box and catch it? Flawless, what do you think? Only the Kudus linked to City in the summer. Us Hammers will demand top millions for him if he was to sell him. You don't know this, Dan, being a West Ham fan. And I believe, is this the Dan I spoke to? If it's not, big up. If it is, big up every same way, sorry. Has he not got a release clause? I believe, is it 70? We were talking about this yesterday. I'm back again. Is it 70 million that kicks in the summer? Or 80 million? Now, I stand corrected. It was 80 million. It was 80 million. It was 80 million. Mbao says we should always get the balance in the midfield. Very important. Manager got it wrong last game. I agree. He needs to try something else. I want to see Casemiro and Agate. That's the 2. But if that don't work, try Collier and Agate. Try Ericsson and Agate. Try another youth player in there. Maybe try 3 and switch it up. The point I'm making, people, is experiment. Because we know Agate and Maino ain't it. Agate and Bruno's not it. Try something else. You have Casemiro right there. And he helps us in regards to defending set pieces. Try it. Because I had people tell me, oh, Diallo can't play the 10. Now some of them same people say Diallo's undroppable in our best 10. See people say, oh, Maino can't play left 10. Try it. Worst thing is, he's as bad as Bruno, Garnacho, Rashford, etc. And then guess what we do? Try someone else there. But hey, it's like people don't want to experiment. Big up Flawless. Flawless, I'm saying 2 wing backs and midfield are our main priority for the team in Jan. Striker signing. So I disagree with that. I don't think Manchester United can prioritize anywhere in Jan over anything else. Let's say we get a bad boy midfielder and a good wing back. We still don't have enough goal scorers in this team. You talking about creating chances? We're creating chances now. We don't have no goal scorers. We have nobody in this team. Take Rashford out of it. And Bruno we'll add Bruno in, even with his penalties. We have no one in this team who, without penalties, has got double figures in a top European league. That's how bad our team is in regards to that. We have nobody. Hear what I just said, people. Now Rashford's not in the squad. We don't have anybody who has double figures in the Premier League or in a top European league without penalties. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Bruno don't have 10 goals in the Premier League or Portugal, to my knowledge, without penalties. Højlund doesn't. Xerxes doesn't. Diallo doesn't. Mount doesn't. Garnacho doesn't. Am I missing an attacker? Xerxes doesn't. Or did I say Xerxes? Someone tell me if I'm wrong. You don't deep how bad our attack is. How we have 6, 7, 8 attackers and none of them have hit double figures without penalties in a top European league. I don't think they have. I tell a lie, Højlund got 10 last year, but he's rubbish. So we got 1. And he dropped 10. So I switch it. We don't have anyone who scored more than 11 goals in the Premier in a top European league without penalties. What are we talking about? We don't have anyone who's got 11 or more goals in our squad in the Premier League or in the European League, in a top European league ever without penalties. Because Højlund got 10 last year. Like, what are we doing? So yeah, this is why I disagree. Like, we can't prioritize anything over anywhere. Everything is bad. This is a house. We can't be like, all right, we need to get the electric on more than we need running water. No, we need both. Oh, we gotta get the roof fixed, but we also gotta get the cooker sorted. We need both. Can't prioritize one or the other. All these are essentials. Why is Bruno still taking corners for us when he can't be the first man? Hey, I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie, Stephanie G. I don't know. Ben Gallagher says, Hughes had troops rattled last night talking about Rashford. That was funny. That was funny. Bruno, flawless our midfield is still one of the poorest in the Premier League, and Bruno ain't a midfielder. Just a wasteful forward. Yeah, he's terrible. How many seasons do you think it will take United to get back to winning titles? United are already needing other teams to stand still and stall at the point to overtake them long term. I think if you get it right, you can get back to winning titles in 3 years. That's if you get it right. Because you mentioned there about teams standing still. Not everyone's going to improve. Some teams will improve. Some teams will stand still, and some teams will get worse. Well, you have to be there to capitalize. So I say 3 years. I'm not saying it will happen, but it can be done inside 3 years. That's what I would say. That's what Rashford for Kudus at West Ham flawless. Really, Dan? Why? Are you saying that from a West Ham perspective, or are you saying it from a Manchester United perspective? From a Manchester United perspective, I hear it. From a West Ham perspective, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not in the slightest. But yeah, Dan, let me know. Well, you need quality in the team to produce goals, and of course, the system helps. Of course, this is why we lack everywhere. But I was just talking about that we do not have goal scorers. Who's our bone? Someone tell me in the chat. Who are Manchester United's bona fide goal scorers? You can say, oh, he's definitely 15 league goals. We don't have one. Everybody else has one. Everybody else has one. Every other we'll just use the big six. Every other big six sides has someone who you can say with confidence, oh, he's definitely getting at least 15 league goals per season. With Liverpool, you can look at Salah and Jota and go, they are at least getting 15 league goals a season. You can look at Chelsea and go, Palmer and Jackson are definitely at least getting 15 league goals per season. Who else? Arsenal. You can look at Bukayo Saka and go, he's definitely getting at least 15 league goals per season, like bare minimum. Spurs. You can look at Son and say he's definitely getting 15 league goals per season. I'm not sure in terms of Kulusevski's numbers. I'm not sure about Diaz either, just in terms of numbers. Who else? Who have I missed? Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea. City, as bad as they are. You know. How many goals has Haaland got? Like 14 or something like that in the league. You know Haaland, Haaland gonna get bare minimum 15. Bear in mind, 15 ain't even high. I'm just saying that you can do that. All right, Haaland's on 13 and they've been woeful. People don't deep how bad our attack is. It's awful. We don't have no bona fide goal scorers. Zero. So that has to go get me a bona fide goal scorer, and he don't necessarily have to have a great record where he's at, but better than Højlund and Xerxes. They'll bring me 9 and 8 or whatever it is, or 9 and 7. No, we need someone who's got at least 15, man. At least once. Bring me someone who's got 15. I prefer more, but someone who's got at least 15. So we can say, okay, you have some experience of scoring league goals. Oh, Isak's a baller, Darius. I've said it. I think Isak the second best striker in the league. I think Isak quality. I think Isak's quality. I think the only thing that concerns me about him is the injuries. That's why if we were to get Isak and Spurs let Son go on a free, I'm taking those two. That's a good starter and a good bench player. Imagine you have Isak and you have Son on the bench, and then Højlund can be number 3. Cool. That's a good free, very good front two, and then the third Højlund off the bench. You know, we just get Carabao Cup minutes and FA Cup minutes and 15, 20 minutes here and there, like if we're rotating or something like that. But Isak probably would cost a lot. Yeah, I take Son on a free. Yes, Vast. I take Son on a free. Be keyword, take Son on a free, and it can't be just Son. It has to be Son, and you're not telling me Son isn't a very, very good backup option. Son's a quality backup option right now. Telling me Manchester City couldn't do with someone like Son right now as a backup option. Liverpool could do with the Son as a backup option. I disagree he's finished. Disagree that Son is finished. Like, he's still putting up numbers. Still putting up numbers. Right, so I don't know why. How many goals has Son got? Like I said, 3 people. Not 20, 30 million. And a backup. Cool. Name me a better backup striker. Name me the better in the chat. Name me the better backup strikers in the league right now than Son. We can go through the whole league. We'll go from the other 19 teams. Name the backup strikers that whose number 2 striker is Son not better than right now in the league. Let me know. I don't think Son's a wide player anymore, Vast. That's what it is. I think he's a central player. Who does he not set? Who is a backup off the bench is what I'm talking about. Exactly. Warrior J. He'd come off the bench for Liverpool. He'd be that. He's better than Darwin Núñez. City don't have one. He starts for Manchester United, so he's definitely better than our backup. Who else? Spurs. Cool. If you want to say Solanke, he backs up Solanke. Calm. Who else are we missing? Arsenal. Yes. What are we talking about? Yes. Yeah, Stephanie G said, yeah, probably just Villa. Duran is probably Duran. Duran's the only number 2 striker you're saying is better than him. So why would I not want to take the second best second striker in the league? Especially when my strikers are Højlund and Xerxes. 3 people. Not 70 million. Absolutely not. 40 million. No, but if he's available on a free and you can get someone alongside him, like might have mentioned Isak, that's the dream. You gonna get me Isak and Son. Cool. That's patent. That's a serious duo. Because you could play them together if you wanted to at points, if you wanted to go 2 strikers and a 10. But this is the point, off the bench. For free, why not? Because he improves the bench. And he improves everybody's bench. Bar Villa. Villa are the only side. Villa are the only side. And they have the first one in Duran. Duran's the second best striker. He's the second best second striker. And Son's Duran's the first best second striker. And Son's second. So why would I not take the second? And he's available on a free. That's just me, though. So, yeah. But it has to be, and don't go and get Son and play him week in, week out. No. That's not it. Go off the bench. Way. Or do I see Manchester United doing that? No, but it's a profile thing. Go get me an Isak and Son profile from elsewhere. Even if they're not of the quality of those two. You can go and get the profiles. Isak is not the only Isak out there. Son is not the only Son out there. That's all. I think everyone off the bench could do with him now. Again, like I said, bar Villa. And if you take Duran out of it, he makes their bench too. Stephanie G said no one. Next question. Yeah, facts. Before we continue though, run up the likes. Over 75 of you lot in the building. Let's get up to 70 likes, people. We're only at 48 likes. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell too. As well, people. Make sure you hit the notification bell too. What I take in Kunku. You know what is Vast? I ain't watched I don't see him play like that. He seems like a technically good player. I hear good things about him, but he don't play for. I've not watched him enough to go, yeah, go and get him. Again, to Kevin, who's not listed, says, why big names? Maino, Ahmad Academy, bro. I literally just said, well, actually, there might be a slight delay, so I apologize. It don't have to be Isak and Son. Go get me an Isak profile and a Son profile. I was just using those two as examples. That's all. I was literally just using those two as examples. That's it. That's all. But you lot, make sure you run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button, man. Again, make sure you do so. Make sure you do so. I can't lie, we need an experienced striker, not Isak, who will cost a lot. I don't think the big games, like the Champions League, he's it. But we have to see him about. We need both. We need two strikers, not one. We need two. Because the striker we have in Hoyland is not good enough. So we basically have zero striker. We have no striker. Bear with me, people. Smash the likes. We have no strikers, people. We have zero. We got no strikers. So we need at least two. In an ideal world, three. Well, we need two. We need two strikers minimum. That's why going and getting a Son on a free, for example, makes sense. But Son's not the only Son out there. Isak's not the only Isak. They're just two names I know of and we know of because we watch in the Premier League. And I think Isak, I've been saying about Isak, I think he's him. I think he's the second best striker in the league, period. The only striker I think that is better than him is Haaland. And he gives you much more than Haaland when they're off the ball. But we know Haaland in the system is a machine and a monster when it comes to scoring goals. That's what I'd say. To HMJ says, Oli, Ten Hag, Amorim have one thing in common. None of them managed in the top 5 leagues before the job. Kind of silly to hype this new manager up before you see him at a top level. I think I disagree with that. Every manager bar Ancelotti, Conte, who else? How many? All right, chat. Another trivia for you lot. How many managers who won the Premier League have managed in one of the top 5 leagues before they got here? Because Fergie didn't, Wenger didn't, Klopp did. So how many? Pep did, Klopp did. How many? So I disagree with this. It's Pep, Klopp, Ancelotti. Who else? It's probably half, right? Chat, let me know. This is trivia time for you lot. This is trivia time. So I disagree with this. But I disagree with it's kind of silly to hype up Conte being another one. It's not about hyping up. It's do you think he's a good manager? So it's not about hyping him up. I think he's a good manager. Nah, Stephanie G, because he's saying that he's added Amorim. So to HMJ, Jose, Portugal don't count. So I'm guessing he's talking England, Spain, Italy, Germany, maybe France. Maybe that's his 5. Definitely England, Spain, Italy, Germany, maybe France. But Jose came from the same league as Amorim, so that's against it. So we're saying Pep, Conte, Klopp, Ancelotti. That's it, right? Ranieri, 5. And how many managers have won the Premier League? Jose won the CL, that counts, to be honest, but that's not managing at the top level. So now Europe matters. Okay. So you added that to the argument first. So what he did in the league don't matter, but him winning the Champions League matters. Bet you. All right. Who else? So we're saying 5. Jose. Dalglish was here already. He started here. So Dalglish is another one. So it's about half. How many? Actually, let me check. How many managers have won the Premier League? Let me actually just compile the list. What's that? Winning managers. List of managers who have won the Premier League. Let's go. So this is from 90. We'll go Premier League era. So Ferguson, no. Kenny Dalglish, no. Wenger, no. Mourinho, yes. Ancelotti, yes. Mancini, yes. Pellegrini, yes. Ranieri, yes. Conte, yes. Pep, yes. Klopp, yes. So it's literally Fergie, Dalglish, and Wenger are the three. So yeah, it dispels the myth. Dispels that myth. Absolutely. To me. But hey ho, that's just me. Because I don't think just managing in a league helps. Because you can manage in a league and not be successful in it. Because I'm looking here, Pellegrini won the league with City. And he had managed at Real Madrid for a year, and Malaga for 4 years and did nothing. Or Villarreal before that as well, 04 to 09. So he'd been around a long time. 10 years pretty much he'd managed in La Liga. 9 years, sorry, before he got to City. But yeah. Yeah, Wenger was Japan. Wenger don't count. LFC and Hammers wanted who? Oh, you're talking about Amarim. So yeah, again, it's not about the comment, but the reason why I pulled it up, I was like, all right, let's actually talk about it. But I disagree with it in regards to hyping him. It's silly to hype him. No one's hyped him. I ain't hyped him. I just gave my opinion on him. I rate him as a manager. Simple as that. If he fails, he fails. If he succeeds, he succeeds. Because there's managers who have come from top leagues and failed it. Is there not? Just saying. But hey, hell, we move. We move. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Yeah. Flawless Sporting won the league title after 19 years with Ruben. If it's easy, why can't everyone do it in 19 years? Because he's Manchester United manager, so people got to run agendas. That's why, sir. People have to run agendas. That's what it is. No, you're hyping this like, no, he has a good CV. Well, we move. We move. Yeah, I'm just looking here now. Yeah, because no one rated Pellegrini, Ranieri to a level. Even Mancini. I was waxing lyrical about Mancini. Where did he manage before City? I know he was in Italy. Did he win a couple Serie A's? Yeah, we did. Yeah. He won a few Serie A's still. I thought so. I thought as much. I remember him as a player. It was crazy. And then he fell off. Then he left City and just fell off a cliff. I'm looking there, yeah. Because he went Galatasaray, Inter Milan, Zenit St. Petersburg, managed Italy. And now he was in Saudi. He left. Guardiola was at Barcelona B, same as Zidane. At Real B, people need to stop the fight. Nah, Bandula, man. People got a, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? People gotta run agendas, man. People gotta run agendas. You already know. Bro, you look like Salah. I bet you heard this before. Never. Only when, you know what I'm saying? Never. What is going on? Oh, yeah. Hey, yes, Madison, just answering questions from the chat. People talking about you can't big up the manager. I don't get that. Foreign to me. But hey, ho, we move. I don't know what he means by hyping. I don't get it. I don't get it. One sec. Bear with me, people. Where we at? Oh, shit. Over 80 of you lot in the building. Let's go up to 80 likes, though. Let's get up to 80 likes. Amarim knew how difficult and big the job is from his presses. I don't think the guy is willing to give up. No, I trust him. I back him. But, hey, he didn't come from a top 5 league, so you can't back him. That's hyping him up. We're only at 60 likes. Boo, gets us up to 80 likes. Hit the subscribe button. And yeah, back to it. Nah, Kevin, I don't think I look like Salah, but fairs. Flawless Slot is not a top candidate. Wasn't a top candidate for LFC. But you look at any other league, we can get good managers. Of course. Flawless, so much chat about Leacham, man. What do you think? Not good enough. This system don't suit him, man. All his deficiencies really get exposed in the back three, which is rare because normally 9 out of 10 centre-backs are better in a back three because there's an extra defender. But he isn't mobile. His physical attributes are not get exposed more in a back three. His lack of athleticism. It really does. Because you have to go out into that space and defend in fullback areas, and that's not where he's comfortable. Remember when he had his best season for us? Back four, left back, Varane next to him. He's just having to defend central. It's all central. And also his passing is not the same either. He played a great pass to Diallo for the goal, but his passing is not the same. His passing ain't been, because that was something he was really good at. Was driving with the ball and playing the ball through the lines. Wasn't really good at it. But yeah, we been. I think we have to be fair to Amorim. He's picking up the pieces after Ten Hag's mess he's left behind. Fans are slating Amorim, but at least give him till January, then judge him. I think you can judge him. I hear what you're saying, Premier League Action TV. I think you can judge him in regards to on a game-by-game basis, but I don't think there can be an overall sweeping statement. That's where I push back and disagree with. Or he's not good enough. Or you shouldn't be hyping him. Or he's terrible. Nonsense. We've barely seen him. Now, we can talk about what we've seen so far and give our overall opinion on that. But to give an overall opinion on a manager who has played, 7-8 games now without his team. That's what I'd say. But I'm judging on a game-by-game basis because I didn't know a lot about him before he got here. I knew enough to go, like your CV, like what I hear, bring him in. And he's proven me right in more instances. He's done much more good than bad. But you have to get results. Have to get results. Have to get results, man. Have to get results. Really do. Let's see what else you learn. And now, no NBA games today, side, because the NBA games are terrible. The games today, I'm looking there. Yeah, they're woeful. That's why I didn't do them. That's why I didn't do it. But Nugget Suns is late, and I got a lot of shit to do. What you lot said? Yeah, he's been exposed, man, so bad. Had to be him, or hate to be him. My leech and my guy, but the mentality can actually play ball, man. I hear you, Mbao. It's just one of them. Bro, some people in the fan base are now saying he needs to abandon his principles. What the fuck? Idiots, S. Madison. Like, if people say that, oh, these players don't suit his system. There is no system that suits these players. Not one. No system. No system that suits these players. So play your way. Figure out you can play it to an adequate level and understand and get what you need. And yeah, he's doing the business. As Madison, he's doing the business. Yep, that's fair. 8 games. I'm lost, Kevin. Fury said he was the winner. I missed the fight. Yeah, it was a close fight. So, of course, Fury going to say he's the winner. Hey, you lot, questions, man. Because I know I'll be missing questions in the chat. Like when I'm on other shows on here, because I'm joined by my co-hosts, whether it's 2, 3, or more. So, get your questions in, people. If you're a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat. If you're a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat. And of course, if you super chat, I get to it as well. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well. Solo show, Chinley. This is solo. I got to do the schedule for the rest of this week up until New Year's Day. And then I got to figure out what I'm doing in January in regards to the schedule. I got to write that out as well. But big up every single time. Trevor says, we got to get Gabacho out of the squad. Missed a great chance on Sunday. Bootleg CR7. Yeah, he's terrible, Garnacho. I think we will get him out of the squad. I think we are already seeing the wheels in motion. That's why you're seeing him getting dropped from squads. This is why you're seeing him on the bench. This is why you're hearing rumors about him leaving, which I like, even though I take it with a pinch of salt. However, he's going to play games again. Just because of the sheer amount of games Manchester United have to play, he's going to be back in the squad. He's going to be on the bench. He's going to get minutes. He's going to start games. Don't surprise me if he started one of these 2 games against Wolves or Newcastle. Because man has to rotate. Like, everyone got to stay on their toes. Everyone got to stay on their toes, man. Everybody. Yeah, players stink. But we knew that. That's another thing that keeps happening. We lose a game and people will be in the chat. Not any of you lot have said it. Oh, the players are so bad. We know the players are so bad. It didn't take a Bournemouth defeat or a Forest defeat or a poor performance in Europe to go, oh, the players are bad. People say it like it's profound. I don't understand. I think people just type for typing's sake. I really do. I think people just type for typing's sake. And say just blatantly obvious things or things that nobody's ever. Oh yeah, such and such is a bad player. Pretty much in agreement with such and such being a bad player. Such and such played awful. We've all in agreement that such a player played awful. But hey, who is your sporting director and you're happy with them? We don't have one, John. We don't have a sporting director currently. What players do you think are actually good enough for Amorim in the long run? Delit, Yoro, Mazzarari, Agate, Casemiro, Meno, Diallo, Malacia. That's it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. There's no one else I don't think of. Some of them 11, some of them squad players. I understand the manager rotating to get everyone full fitness, but bro, we now just needs to pick his best 11. We don't have a big 11. We don't have a hey, Mba, what's our best 11? These players are rubbish. We don't have a best 11. We have a core 5 or 6. We have a core of 5, 6 that are good and at a good standard. But everyone else is rubbish. This is why I don't even get onto him about picking a best 11. There's no best 11. There's no best 11. Because one of these strikers who ain't good enough got to play. Hoyland got to play. Xerxes got to play. Neither of them good enough. Wing backs, neither of them really good enough going forward. Not enough goals in the team. Yeah. What's the best 11? Left-sided centre-backs now even a struggle. There is no best 11. Pick your core 5, 6. Delit, Mazzarari, Yoro, Agate, Diallo, Meno, and then go from there. That's what you have to do. Nah, I wouldn't bring Greenwood back, no. That's what you have to do. Without sporting director, how do you make smart signings? Everybody else does their job. Manager does his job. Recruitment team do their job. Technical director does his job. CEO does his job. And we'll be all right. That's pretty much it. This is it. There is no best 11. We don't have 11 good players. Let's see what else you like. Was buying players without Amorim. Who did we buy without Amorim's input? Kevin. Who did we buy that? Who did we buy whilst he was here? Favorite United goal ever. Giggs, either the Giggs semi-final one or the Sheringham or the winner from Sheringham in 99. One of those two. Yeah, man, you just got to pick 6 or 7 and rotate the rest. That's what it is. Pick 6 or 7 and we don't have a best 11. We don't. Oh, yeah, and you asked me a question. Someone that said as well, favorite United. Yeah, Daniel asked me about favorite United player ever as well. Too hard to narrow down to one. Andy Cole, Roy Keane, Cantona, Cristiano Ronaldo. That's my 4. I can't pick between them. Yes. All right, so Mbao, we actually can have a decent 11 if we balance it. We'll deep it. Okay, name your 11, Mbao. What's your 11? Hit me with your 11. Hit me with your 11. Creativity is the main problem. If you must play a double pivot, one of them has to be able to make line-breaking passes through the middle or get the ball out wide. And I think we've done that because of the system, Chinlu. Even though the pivot ain't worked to the best, creating chances ain't been a problem. We've scored goals and created chances in all the games, probably bar Arsenal. Arsenal's the only game I can look to and go, yeah, we created nothing. Everyone else we created chances against. Even against Bournemouth, we created chances throughout the game. Bruno had 2. One of them, very, very good chance. Other one should have hit the target. Diallo had a couple. That's 4. Yoro had a good one. That's 5. I couldn't do that before. We've created chances. It's been the taking of them is the problem. But we know our attack. We know our attack is shit. That's what it is. No, our attack is terrible. Why is there no more academy players? Because our academy is not very good. Would I manage Manchester United given the chance? No. Would not manage Manchester United given a chance. Absolutely not. I have nowhere near the credentials to be managing a football club. Never mind Manchester United. Nowhere near the credentials, so no, I wouldn't. Or maybe I do it for the bread, but then it would ruin Manchester United. But you know what? Fuck him. If they want to win, yeah, I would. Let me run it for 6 months. Because the bread would be life-changing. So yes, I would. 110% I would. I tell a lie. I would. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Arsenal fans trying to get onto me. Hold on 1 second. I'm just responding back. Bear with me. Arsenal fans on my case talking the most. Right, I'm just responding back. Bear with me, people. 1 second. Hold up. I just got the notification. I was like, what? Because my brethren who's an Arsenal fan as well. I'm not hearing from you lot. 1 second. Let me respond back. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. I gotta make sure it's him before I respond back. Hold up. I don't want to get hit with what's it called? Copyright. I think it's him. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Oh shit, 1 second, people. Do you not see how I am? This is what I'm like. I'm like, yo, just off the dome. Bear with me. Arsenal fans talking. Hold up. Hold up. Man talking the most, yo. What was I saying? Ain't won a trophy in 4 years, man. Be quiet. Right, where we at? Sorry, people. Vavel signed Madueke for Chelsea. I hope he don't make no signings for us like that. None of that. I wouldn't. United job's too difficult. Madison, you're thinking about the difficulty of the job. Think about the money. They put me on 200K a week. Take 6 months. I'm good. I'll take it for the money. 100%. There we go. Back three. Euro, Delit, Martinez. Wing back, Maserati, Anthony. Midfield 2, Agate, Casemiro. 2 10s, Ahmad, Kobe. Xerxes, what do you think? It probably is our best 11 and it's still weak. We've spoken just before about Martinez's issues. The wing backs, you're not getting enough offensively. And that front three ain't got goals like that. It will create and score, yes. That is probably the front three I'd go with, but I think that front three is too easy to play against at points. It's just weakness. I just bought it this way. I just don't rate it. Like I say, Euro, Delit, cool. Martinez is a problem. Wing back areas. Anthony, left wing back. Maserati, right wing back, going forward, even though he's decent. Agate, Cas, cool. Ahmad, Kobe, cool. I just worry about the lack of shooters. And to be fair, Maino's not got his shot, so we don't know what Maino's like in the final third consistently, man. You know what I'm saying? And that. Like, as it is. Like, that's what I'd say. So, yeah. Yeah, we can all dream if we got Saudi owners, man. We can all dream. Yeah, I'll take the job, literally, just for the bread. Would you take Frimpong or Gramado from Bayer Leverkusen? People wax Liverpool. I don't watch Leverkusen like that, John. So I can't even comment. I don't watch Bayer Leverkusen. But I hear great things about Frimpong in particular. And then I hear good things about Grimaldo as well. But profiles, what are they like in terms of profiles? Premier League Action TV says, do you think Manchester United can get 3 points against Wolves? Yes. Can we? Yes. Will we? Whole different conversation. But can we go there and get a dub? Yeah, we can go there and get a dub. Love the username as well. And the profile picture. Looks like proper Barclays. Proper Barclays. I always say I'm going to do these short, and then I'm here an hour and 11 minutes later, but big up to you lot, man. Right, literally last 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm gone. Let's see. I had people in the chat, not you lot in the chat, but I had people comment and be like, yo, you don't get to the chat and get to the questions. This is why I do this. Anthony right wing back, Maserati left. Same thing, Mbao. Same thing. Just lacks attacking impetus for me. I don't trust it going forward. I really don't. I really, really don't. Hey, big up, Steve. You lot, make sure you subscribe to Strasbourg Steve, man. Make sure subscribe to Strasbourg Steve. Make sure you do so. Make sure you do so. Then you'll say, yes, I am doing a Q&A on Christmas Day. Yeah, I am. Christmas Q&A, should do bingo. Probably will, you know. Probably will just run bingo on that day, you know. That's a great idea, Warrior J. What do you think if Liverpool signed Cherky from Leon, who's versatile? Again, I'm not going to lie to you, lot. I don't know about Cherky. I don't watch Leon. Unless they're playing in the Premier League or they're playing Champions League on a regular and it's a team I watch, or you're just an exception to the rule in regards to I've seen you a few times and think you're a baller. I don't know. I don't know about Cherky. Again, hear good things about him, but I don't watch Leon. Who would you prefer to win the league 24-25? Manchester United. We need world-class players to level up fast. It's not about world-class players, though, Mbao. It's about players who fit the system who are of a certain quality. Don't necessarily need world-class players. You can get get competent players, good players, great players. Of course, world-class players help, but you don't need 11. We don't have competent players right now. We need competent, good, great. You can get a world-class one, cool. But we just need players who suit the system. No idea, Steve. Whenever I get back, 10:30, 11 p.m. UK time. I missed the last bingo session. We'll pull up if there's one on Christmas Day. Yeah, man, like Warrior J. Great idea, man. See, that's why Warrior J is here. See the likes of Steve and Prime and Victor and Ryan and Sheik and all these scrubs. This is why I fucks with Warrior J. You know what I'm saying? Real one. See them, man. The last of them, man, I said. Scrubs. Yeah, but Warrior J shows his worth, you get what I'm saying, with a fantastic idea. You got fucking Sheik and Will and all and CP and Surfer. And Ahmed, all them absolute cretins. Can't stand them. But here we are. Yes, Vas, of course we need a clear out. Everyone is fully aware. I mean, great quality like the Maserati and Delit. Oh, yeah, that's the prime. Yes. Great quality like Maserati and Delit. Yeah, I don't think they're world class, but they're good enough for where we're trying to go to now. But they are perfect. If we had 11 Maseratis in terms of levels, like a striker who was of the level of him who does striker things, we'd be fine throughout the team. And Maserati's not the greatest, but he's just competent. He's at a good level. That's what we need. Flawless, your all-time Mount Rushmore of striker and wingers. Strikers. It's tough because players played Brazilian Ronaldo, striker Brazilian Ronaldo, of course. Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm completely biased. Andy Cole going in there. He's on my Mount Rushmore. And then fourth, Benz. Debating between Benzema and Bastua. I'll go Benz. Wingers, Ronaldinho. He's classed as because he played left side. Messi. I won't forget someone. Who else was quality wingers? They had two. Trying to think. Wingers. Can I put Ronaldo on there again? Because he played on wing on time. Yeah, I can, because it's mine. I can do it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Because he did play on the wing at a point. And then why am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting a bad boy winger, and it's gonna Figo's cold, but you don't win my all time. Why am I thinking of Italy? I'm thinking of Serie A and I'm forgetting someone. It's gonna bug me now. Yeah. I'm trying to think. No, not Kanchelskis. But I rate Kanchelskis, but no, he's not making my Mount Rushmore. Big up to Ali Hamza. Big up. Absolutely. Ronaldinho would have cooked anywhere because he was Ronaldinho. Need one more. Yeah, good question. Why can't I think of another winger? Why can't I think of another bad boy winger? I'm like, oh yeah, shit, you're just him. Yeah, you know what? Giggs, fuck it. United. Giggs. All right, yeah, Giggs. We'll run with that. But that could change. But there you go. I hope that answered your question, Si. John says, will Rashford leave in January or the summer? And are there any teams in for him? I think he leaves in January. I don't think he plays again. Are there teams in for him? Yes, I believe there are teams interested. Who they are, I don't know. It's Manchester United. There's going to be so much rumor surrounding it. I hope it's Arsenal, but I believe there will be teams in for him. Yes. Thank you for the compliment on my logo. Nah, because it reminds me of old school, like Premier League, there's a game called Premier League All-Stars, like 2001. And it just reminds me of that because that's the logo they used on the game. I think, was it PS2? Might have been PS. Yeah, I think it was PS2. I appreciate that. Admittedly, I haven't been a subscriber of yours for long. However, streamers like yourself inspire me to eventually stream on YouTube myself. Appreciate the kind words, man. Premier League Action TV. I appreciate it. I'm glad I can inspire you or help inspire you to start streaming. Hey, do it. I tell everyone this when it comes to content creating. Do it. Have a plan. Be consistent. Yeah, have a plan first and foremost. Be consistent with your schedule. Don't worry about numbers, views, or getting big guests. Build it and the people will watch and subscribe. Build it and you will attract the people to your channel. Too many people I see do that. Oh, I need my numbers and and go get big star. No. You need to become the star. And the crazy part is that about this space, which is very rare, is the bigger stars will get you on their channel if they like you. 100%. I'm testament to that. Everyone I work with, I'm my fan, and I've been fortunate. 95% of the people I'm fans of in the space I've worked with. And they shouted me like, yeah, come join on my channel, whether it's permanent or just a one-off. Well, yeah, big up to you, man. And I do the fan calling show, so feel free to call into that as well. Feel free to call into that because that can just get you comfortable on live streams. Off topic, but apart from this season and last season, what was the best game you watched as a United fan? What's the best game I watched as a United fan? Probably the 2008 Champions League final because I knew we was going to win. I said from the start of that season we would win the Champions League. Something just told me we was going to win the Champions League that season. That's what it is. And Bao, when I see you more here, I'll mod you because we got a hell of a lot of mods still. There's hella mods. I'm not going to lie. There's hella mods. Hella mods. But true. So if I see you on a regular basis, then I'll mod you. I don't want too many mods, but big up every single time. Yeah, Giggs is a bad boy. Yeah, Giggs is a baller. Giggs is a baller. That's why I went with Giggs. You think Liverpool could dominate in the next 2-3 years with City having to rebuild? No, because I don't think their ownership will make the necessary signings to dominate. FSG don't want to dominate. If they wanted to dominate, they would have shown that. FSG won't. So no, I don't think Liverpool will dominate like a City have done or like a Manchester United have done. Now they'll win the Premier League here or there just because of the quality they have, but their 3 best players could all potentially leave in the summer, or 3 of their best players, including their captain and vice captain, could leave in the summer. Tells you all you need to know about FSG. Tells you all you need to know about FSG. Woeful that is allowed to happen. That you have let Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent all run down to the last 6 months of their contract. Not this time next week, because this time next week, but from 10 days from now, pretty much, they can go talk to other clubs. They don't want to dominate. Even if they stay, John, my what's it called? My point still stands. If you want to dominate, you don't end up in that situation in the first place. You ain't trying to cheat on your girl. Why are you going around to another girl's house? You may not even do anything. Why are you there? Clearly your head's been turned. Or if you're in a relationship, you ain't going to another woman's house. That's my thought. Flawless, when did I start posting again? Posting again where? I think 2 of the 3 of them will stay, by the way. I think Trent leaves and Salah and Van Dijk stay. Flawless, if you could do one video on Christmas period, Premier League all-time draft. Nah, if I did that, it'd be over the summer. I wouldn't do it in Christmas time. No, I can't name the 8 scorers against the Gooners. Do I hate more Liverpool and Arsenal? Liverpool. Forever number 1 up. For everyone. Posting on here. I go live every day, my guy. I don't know where you've been, Jason, but I go live every single day. Stop the FSG stuff. There's more context in the big 3 being in the contract situation, and it's a major reason why Edwards is back in the team. Are you... Hey, let me ask you Liverpool's 12th man. Simple question. Are you FSG out? That's all I want to know. Are you FSG out? Bro, worry about Ineos. Forget FSG. Huh? Man asked me a question, Kevin. So I'm not supposed to answer the question. Man asked me a question, so I answered the question. What are you talking about? Flawless, you know, I don't think Rio was this ball-playing defender people saying he was. I don't think people... What's this, Flawless? You know I don't think Rio was this ball-playing defender people saying he was. Now, Rio was cold. Rio was cold, and you're old enough to remember. If I remember, Pipe, you're old enough to remember. Rio was cold. Rio could play now. Rio was cold on the ball. That's why they called him a Rolls-Royce defender. Like, it's developed. The game's moved on because defenders now have to do more, like, on the ball. But Rio was cold on the ball. Rio could play now. If you put prime Rio in today's game, he's the best centre back he's the best centre back in Europe. I don't think there's a better one personally, but he's right up there. Rio's cold. Stam's man said, but I think Stam's better. Stam's the best centre back I've ever seen in the Premier League. That's how highly I rate Yap Stam. I don't think there's a better centre back than him in the Premier League history. Yeah, Rio was the start of modern CBs. Yeah, it's kind of like the more evolved form. I don't know why man are pissed. I just answered the question. I said, worry about Ineos. It's like, yo, man, ask me a question about Liverpool, so I'm going to answer the question. I don't get it. Nah, no merchandise available currently. No, I need to sort that out. But nah, I'm not. Flawless, as a City fan, I never saw this downfall. I bet you're enjoying it. Oh, yeah, it's great. Oh, it's fantastic. Because I've never seen it on the horizon either. That's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing. Van Dijk or Stam? Just said it. Stam's the best centre-back I've ever seen in the Premier League. So it's Stam. This is anyone or Stam's Yap Stam. He makes my Premier League all-time 11. I think he's that good. Nah, that's Madison, the league's done. Hey, Liverpool 12s, man. I asked you a question, my guy. Are you FSG out? Okay, we move. If you rate Bournemouth signings, can't Richard Hughes replicate that with a bigger club like Liverpool? Is this aimed at me, John? Oh, you talking? I know you not be talking in the chat. From when did I say, rate Bournemouth sign? Yeah, you must be talking about somebody else, to be honest. Nah, I don't think the media overhyped it, Pipe. I disagree with that entirely. I don't think the media overhyped it. Rio was him. Rio was him, and that's why he was a part of a dominant Manchester United side. He was cold. Flawless, how do you approach the Liverpool game? Please do us a favor and get a draw. Who do you support, Ahmed? Who do you support? What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're saying. Yes to. Yeah, to John, if you're saying... You lot got to respond back to me when I say stuff. When did I say I liked Bournemouth signings? When did I say this? And who said Richard Hughes can't replicate this at Liverpool? What are you, John? You've lost me. I'm completely bamboozled by that. You've asked me a question with 2 statements that I never made. You're an Arsenal fan. How about you go beat Liverpool? How about that? Don't worry about what we do. You lot can go beat Liverpool. You lot do that. But you lot ain't win. Even if we did beat Liverpool, you lot ain't winning the league anyway. Makes no difference. Makes zero difference. Arsenal ain't winning the league. What difference does it make? Oh, you lot just, yeah. Sorry, that bamboozled me before. Yeah, Rio was cold. What was saying? And I know Pipe's old enough to remember. I don't think he was overhyped whatsoever. He was him. It was him. He was that good on the ball. He could play in the era now. Where there's certain other defenders who couldn't because they didn't have that ability. But he was the first of the modern day centre back. That's what it is. What are we doing out here? How many likes are we on as well? Just over a laptop. This just crashed with the live stream thing. Yeah, like Vidic would struggle. With Saka out. Yeah, exactly, Pipe. You're around my age, so you know. That's what surprised me. I just guessed by when we was talking that you was around my age because of how you was talking and what we had spoken about. Oh, scene. Okay. So, man don't want to answer the question. I'm Liverpool in. That's not why I asked. Are you FSG in or FSG out? Don't want to hear no ownership group is perfect, but also, no. Forget all of that. Are you FSG in or FSG out? That's all I want to know. That's it. With Saka out, does that give Newcastle hope in the semi-final? I think they knock him out with Saka, so it gives them more hope. Yes, I've said this. I think Newcastle go through. Second leg being at St. James's Park. All they got to do is keep it close. All they have to do is keep it close in the first leg. And in the second leg, I think they'll beat them. I think they could easily turn them over a 1-0, a 2-1, a 3-1, for example. I would say so. What's the point of the Liverpool game regardless is going to be damage limitation for United from minute one? It's kind of like Arsenal as a football club in the last 4 years, damage limitation. You know what I'm saying? You lot should know all about that. 20 years with no Prem, no European, no major European honors, 4 years without a trophy. Again, man, we going into 2025. And the last time you lot seen a trophy was what? 2019? 2020? And we know you ain't winning anything 25, 26 either because you're keeping that title. So it'll be 6 years. I get it though. Is Van Dijk better than John Terry? In my opinion, yes. Big up to Black Diamond. Says Merry Christmas to all celebrating. Strength, health, and blessings to Flawless and the Sarcasm City TV family. And haters suck your mama dry. Still the baddest mod on the planet. Yes, sir. Big up Black Diamond every single time, man. Saka or Beckham? Let's just not disrespect David Beckham. Let's not do that, please. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Come on now. Let's not do that, please. David Beckham was him. He was him. Hypothetically, would you take Cristiano Ronaldo back at United if that was an option in January? Absolutely not. No. Don't bring me no 40-year-old. Period. Absolutely not. Arsenal need to hold that there. Nah, they still got believers like, let me get his name. Ahmed. They still got believers like Ahmed's Athletics that Arsenal are going to win the league. Ain't won nothing in 4 years and think they're going to win the Premier League. Make it make sense. With Ruben Amorim against Liverpool, do you see the scoreline not being embarrassing? Absolutely. We played Liverpool 3 times last season and beat them to it. Wait, out of the last 4 games, did we not? I can't remember. Is it not a draw, winning 2 wins for them in the last 4? Because they beat us this season. Last season was a draw at their place. FA Cup game. And I think the home game, they beat us. So in the last 4, it's 2-1-1. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not winning the league, why do you want us to get a draw at Liverpool? Like, what are we doing out here? Oh, yeah, Royal, man. I'm all for it. If Arteta wins the Carabao Cup, that gives him more strength to stay. If you don't win the Carabao Cup, that trophy drought goes on. I get it. I get it. I love it. Either or we win. If he goes picks up that Carabao Cup, you know the Arteta inners will be on smoke. Their first trophy in 4 years. On smoke. 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 What we doing out here? Sorry, I just seen a DM about, a tweet about playback. All right. Yeah, man, shout out to him. 3 trophies. Respect me. I thought he was going to do the Mourinho thing. The 3. I thought he was going to do that. Ask me I forget Arsenal. I'm trying to understand how you approach the Liverpool game. Ask me on the 4th of January. I don't know why you're so fixated on that. Actually, I get why you fixated on it, because Manchester United loss is the closest thing you'll get to a trophy. I get it. How I'm letting off the academy easy. All right, Kevin, how am I letting off the academy easy? What have I said that I'm letting off the academy easy? Daz Gavin says, but when we win the Carabao Cup, Troops had the most talk about how it's not a real trophy. Oh, yeah, we got to remember all that. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course, we don't forget. We got long memories. We got long memories. But you lot in the chat, gotta stop saying stuff I've never said. I don't know what John was talking about in regards to Richard Hughes and Bournemouth signings, and Kevin saying I'm letting the academy off easy. What have I said about the academy? Nah, it's cool. Nah, but the thing is, Saeed was right with what he said, Black Diamond, because I called 2 results wrong. He called 2 results right. So when he said what he said, I hear it. That's why he was like, yo, I'm getting onto you. I hear it. Like, it's all for it, because they're bros, both of them, both Rance and Saeed. So when Saeed said what he said, I hear it. Again, Kevin, answer my question, please. You said I'm letting the academy off easy. So please let me know what I said that I'm letting the academy off easy. What are we talking about? Hey, Pops. Family, Bayesian brother in the building. Big up my guy, Pops, man. Make sure you subscribe to Bayesian Reds TV, man. Shout out, Pops. Because Pops don't get enough credit for his footballing knowledge, you know, and his response to things. And like, when I say he one of them ones in terms of the intelligence when it comes to the game of football, like, Pops is right up there. Like, Pops be saying stuff and it's layered, like, with detail. But it's clear cut as well. And then obviously you add the Bayesian accent, it just makes it just even that more entertaining when he's delivering it as well. But make sure you lot subscribe to Bayesian Reds TV, man. Make sure. Yeah, Pops, for real, man. You know you're a real one. You already know this. But yeah, you lot in the chat, gotta stop saying stuff I never said. Ask me. That's cool. This is why it's a Q&A. I'll answer any questions you lot have. No problem. But man said, I'm letting the United Academy off. What did I say to let the academy off? What are we talking about? Big up to Ramel, says, Raf Flawless, do you even sleep, bro? Keep up the good work. Hey, I appreciate it. I get my sleeping where I can, but hey, we gotta get to work. But big up to Ramel, man. You know what I'm saying? Being United is not a trophy. Everyone beats them. Arteta needs to leave if we don't win anything. No, it's the closest you get to winning a trophy as well. That's why you've asked me twice now about it. Well, how are you going to set up against Liverpool? Liverpool ain't even our next game. Or it's going to be damage limitation. Because that's the best thing that's going to happen to you as an Arsenal fan this season, is United potentially getting packed in at Anfield because your team don't do anything for you. That's what I say when I say that. But remember you saying no prospects from the academy. How is this okay? I don't watch the academy. So how can I say no prospects and I don't watch the academy? I don't watch so I don't know. Unless someone tells me about an academy player, like there's a couple of academy players I knew about beforehand because I was told, but I don't watch the academy. So until they get into the first team, I don't know about them. So I don't know what you're talking about here. Yeah, exactly. You're bad for definite. Man, just be talking for typing's sake. Flawless, I live in St. Lucia. Have you ever been here? No, I haven't. But shout out to St. Lucia, because I hear it's a lovely island. I need to get out to the outer islands, period. I've never been St. Lucia, no. Never. I haven't been Yard. Been Barbados, but when I was a kid. Happy early Christmas, Mr. Flawless. Big up to Bennett, man. Shout out to you. Flawless, what's your thoughts on United fans slowly turning on Maino now? Rashford out of the picture. Fans are turning on Maino. Idiots. That's what I'd say. Idiots. people on foolishness with agendas. You can criticize his performances, but turning on him overall, like what all of a sudden he's not talented, that he's not a skillful footballer now. No, just call it for the game. Hey, he performed poorly today. That happens. Good players have bad games. Bad players have good players. Have bad players have good games. It happens. We watched Maguire play against Manchester City. Guess what? He played well. Do I think Maguire is a good player? No. But I'm honest enough and balanced enough to go, hey, you played well today. Cool. I'm happy about that. But hey, we move. Yeah, I don't know why man's asking me about a game that is 3 games away. We play Ipswich. No, sorry. We play Wolves, Newcastle, and then Arsenal. Man asking me about a game 3 games away. But again, it's because as an Arsenal fan, they ain't got nothing to cheer for. I get it. Do you think Euro should be in the lineup and drop Lissandro? I know you said you don't know how Amorim lines up, but wanted to ask this. Yes, Martinez needs to be dropped. So even if you go play Maserati left-sided centre-back, you could easily have Euro, De Ligt, Maserati. Or you could go De Ligt, Maguire, Euro. No. Yeah, Euro right-sided centre-back, Maguire central centre-back, Maserati left-sided centre-back, or De Ligt left-sided centre-back. Or maybe Euro can play the other side. But the point I'm making is, yes, drop Martinez. You have options. Drop Martinez. 110%. Drop him. Without doubt. Hopefully I think he'll get a run out in the left hand, and we'll see it. I think we will. Flawless is Wolves, Arsenal, Newcastle. Yeah, man, asking me a game that's 3 games away. But hey, how we move. Amorim said Euro time on the pitch still needs to be managed. It was a long injury. Fairs. I understand that. That's why I'm not expecting him to play every game. Even that low, even though I want him dropped, play him right-sided centre-back or left-sided centre-back because he's not a wing-back. But Maserati left-sided centre-back is definitely an option because he was poor these last 2 games. So interesting to see what he does for the Wolves game. Very interested. Very, very interested to see what he does. Flawless, after the Wolves game, tell me if you would take Cunha and João Gomez, 2 players of scouted and rate highly. Again, João Gomez, I don't watch like that. Cunha, I'm not convinced on either. I'm not convinced about Cunha. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah. But what, John? We ain't skipping over that. What was this Bournemouth thing? And Richard Hughes. We ain't just skipping over that. What on earth were you talking about, John? Let's go there. What are we talking about? Yeah, kudos. All right, kudos. I do. I think Euro is what Wan-Bissaka would have been like as a centre-back. The movement is similar. It's just that Euro doesn't need to fly tackle. Plus, Euro's miles better on the ball. He's miles better on the ball. Miles. What year did you start supporting Manchester United? From birth. I came out the womb as a Manchester United fan because my whole family are United fans. I have no choice. But my earliest memories of football is like 95. So a long time. 95. Our fan base love babying players. They keep saying, let's not get on their backs. I saw some saying we don't need a striker. Yeah, man, you got Clinical Kai, Jesus, resurrected, and we got Marcus Rashford for you. Kulusevski a baller. I just don't think they'll sell to us at a good price. Vass says, Wolves need to relegate if you want Cunha on the cheap. I don't want Cunha. I want Aït-Nouri. That's who I want. Wolves get relegated. I want Aït-Nouri. That's what it is. I'm not old. I'm vintage. Don't ever get it misunderstood. Look at me properly. Flawless with the United team of the past. Yeah, what do you think, Paul? It was about the team Richard Hughes assembled and coached it. But you said to me, I rate Bournemouth signings. Never spoke on Bournemouth signings. And then you also said, why can't he do a good job at Liverpool? When did I say he can't do a good job at Liverpool? They're my 2 questions for you. I never said nothing about Bournemouth signings. So why did you bring that up? And I never said he can or can't do a good job at Liverpool. So why did you bring that up? I'm asking because I'm confused. That's why. Oh, Kerry Skelly is a bad boy. Did your relegation prediction change after the last few games? You know what? Let me have a look. Who did I say? I said Southampton, Wolves, Palace, right? Yeah, I'll stick with that. Even though Ipswich are struggling in terms of goals. But I like how Ipswich play, but they might get looted. But yeah, Southampton, Palace, Wolves is what I said. Because even Palace, they struggling. They the third goal in the league. Like fourth lowest leading goal scorers. So yeah, I stay with that. Flawless, are you doing a fan calling show this week? Because conversations need to be had about the team. Of course, man. Yeah. I'm gonna do the schedule after this. Leicester ain't staying up. Hey, and Rude I trust, man. Shout out Rude. Ahmad's going to be an issue for most Premier League clubs. An exceptional young man. You can tell he's the type of player to play for the badge. He's just quality. It's all around. Goes about his business. Does the job. Props to him, man. Does the absolute business. For real. How many likes are we on? 85, man. Over 90 of you in the building. Salute. Girls up to 100 likes, though. I've said it before, and I say it again. I do like these solo Q&As as well. They're good. This is why about 40 minutes ago, I said like 5 to 10 minutes last questions, and I'm still here on 40 minutes later. But here we are. In the words of Hassan, there you are. Ahmad's contract is running out. Yeah, but we got a trigger. We got an extension to trigger. We got a year so I think I'll be calm. So even though it's 6 months, it's technically 18 months. And they'll offer him a new deal anyway because he needs to be on more money. Because I know what he's on ain't enough. Any strikers upgrade Rasmus doesn't know or have basic fundamentals to be a striker. Stick here on wing back or get rid of. Yeah, the thing is, Ramel, I agree with this in regards to any striker. It's an upgrade on Rasmus, but we still need to get a baller. We still need to get someone of quality. I know striker. I got people who on my phone who are better strikers than Rasmus Højlund, but we still need to go and get a striker of quality. It can't just be let's get better than Højlund. Yeah, our next 3 games is not kind, King, man. It's not kind. It's not kind, man. At all. It really isn't, man. It's really not. It's really not kind whatsoever. Nah, man. Rashford to Arsenal, man. Let's go. Word to troops. Russia again. Marcus Ross, Clark Rashford. You understand? Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of these players got to go. But it's not up to me, Vast. I'd cut my losses and let the vast majority of these players go. Pick a name and number. But it's not up to me, unfortunately. But if I was there, I would gut the squad in a heartbeat. Would I take Osherman? From what I've watched, no. Nah, from what I've watched. That's limited, but when I've watched him, not been impressed like that. Not for the money they're talking. You're talking 89, 100 M's. Nah. Troops TV. Russia again. Marcus Ross, Clark Rashford. Mikhail Blood Clot Saka. You already know. Flawless, you doing a show tomorrow with Rants in it? I'm not sure because it's Christmas Eve. So I've not spoke to him, so I don't know. I presume Rants is working over the Christmas period, but I don't know for sure. Bruno's declined side. He don't even create like he used to. He's just rubbish. Would you think Rude would ever join Arne Slot if he was asked because of the Dutch thing, and how would you feel if that ever happened? Probably not. I don't see him going to coach Liverpool because of his ties to Manchester United. If it happened, I'm not one of those tribalistic people. I'm cool with it. Yeah, I'm cool with it. I have no issue. If the players decide to go and if a ex-player decides to go and manage or coach a rival, cool. No issue whatsoever. Still hail him up. Shout out Rude. I'm not one of them. Troops did I'm flawless, but he said, did that troll Binu ever respond to you? Did he? Wait. Nah, he didn't. He just tried to start insulting people in the chat, not me, but others. So we ain't gonna run disrespect over here. So I just blocked him. Don't want to ignore me because I don't ignore anybody in the chat. So don't ignore me because man had so much to say to me and so many questions. Then when I started asking him questions back, all of a sudden you don't want to answer. Nah. But then you want to talk to other people as I'm talking to you. Nah. We ain't going to be ignorant. Because if we're ignorant or rude, damn, I just ignore you. Yeah, JT, I know what you meant. It's all good. I would just, so I'm not with that. We can disagree all we want. I'm cool. But you can't be calling me out for weeks, months. And then when I say, join the stream, no, I don't want to. Why? What's the issue? There's a lot of people just go on this chat for the chat. So, yo, let's have the debate. Me and you on stream at time. I even work around the person for the time. And I've heard all the excuses. Oh, my English is not too good. Well, your English is perfectly fine when you're trying to slander me in the chat and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to use StreamYard. Oh, I've not got the time. I don't want to get cooked for my opinions. I heard it all, but you're happy to try and cook me for mine. All right, sure. But yeah, JT, that wasn't aimed at you. I'm just saying in general. Definitely Ahmad as a 10, not a right wing back. As a 10, I prefer. I'm not sure Warrior J in regards to man them talk. I don't know. Yeah, Bruno rubbish. Which positions would you like United to prioritize in January? Center of the team. Striker, left 10, central midfielder. Right down the spine. Which manager from the Premier League surprised you so far and why? Top 2 managers that surprised you. Slot Maresca. No one expected Liverpool and Chelsea to be where they're at and performing the way they're at. Like general consensus, should I say. There might have been the odd fan, but yeah. Easily Slot Maresca. They're overachieved. They're exceeding expectations from of what the general consensus was. I want Anthony at left wing back. It annoys me why he hasn't been tried there. Probably get tried there. Because you're rubbish. Wolves more of a danger manager bounce. Oh, definitely. That's not an easy game. Can we go there and win? Yes. Will we go there and win? I don't know. Am I predicting a win? Absolutely. Is that win 1% hope? Wait, what is it? 1% hope, 99% faith? Or is it 99% faith, 1% hope? Which way around is it? It's 1% faith, 99% hope, isn't it? Wait 1 second. Let me actually pull this up. Let me actually do this. 1% hope. Yeah. It's 1% hope, 99% faith. That's it. That's Matt going into the game. That's what I'd say. I just had to make sure I got it right. Yes, I have seen the mad stat about Spurs where they've been 1-0 down more than any other team in a calendar year at home. Last time you win there, you had to win it main on 96th minute goal when Wolves made it 3-3. Bad boy goal as well, actually. Bad boy goal. But yeah, man, 1% hope, 99% faith. Manchester United fan. Yeah, anyone calling Bruno a great legend is crazy. But all right, we're closing out, people. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. Hit the notification bell too. And we're going to redirect. I think we'll see who's live. We're going to double check in a second who is indeed live. Don't forget, though, I've not updated it in a minute. Well, big up to all the audio listeners as well. Big up to everyone who listens on Spotify, everyone who listens on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or wherever you listen to podcast people. You know what I'm saying? And that wherever you listen to podcast people, wherever you listen to podcast audio only, type in Sarcasm City TV and this show and all the other shows on the channel apart from Watch-Alongs and the Fan Calling Show will be there. So Spotify, make sure you follow us, 5-star us on there. All of you lot doing Spotify wrapped ups. Follow, 5-star us. iTunes, Apple Podcast as well. Make sure you do that. Same with SoundCloud too. Make sure you do so. Yes, H went 3-1 up though last time. I hear you. I won't change my mind on Rio. I'll have to debate you. There's nothing to debate, pipe. There's nothing to debate. Because you ain't gonna change my mind. Like, I think he was a baller. I'm not. There's nothing for me to hear that I'm gonna go, oh yeah, I disagree with. Nah, there's nothing to debate with that. I would definitely be up for you to help me out with confidence of streaming on YouTube for sure. I think you would be a great mentor. However, I need the subs and set up first. Appreciate the kind words as well. This is For real, mad humbling. In regards to it, what I'd say about with the confidence, I run fan calling shows every Monday, 4:30 p.m. UK. It's changed because of the Christmas period, but once the new year starts, every Monday, 4:30 p.m., call into that because it's only like 5-10 minutes. Get your confidence that way. And in regards to the setup, that's something you need to you can pattern and sort out and get that. And subs will happen. Don't worry about subs. I remember doing these live streams and it was like 5 people watching. Trust me, like everybody starts at 0. So don't worry about subs. Just concentrate on the setup, concentrate on being more confident and putting together good shows and sticking to your schedule, and everything else falls in line. Like dominoes. Like when one domino falls and they all fall. That's what it is. Yes, there will be watch-alongs on Boxing Day. So, right here. Boxing Day watch-alongs. City Everton, Forest Spurs, Wolves United, Liverpool Leicester. And then I'll do a fan calling show that day as well. There you go, people. So you're getting 5. But all those watch-alongs, apart from Wolves United, are on the playback. So that makes me sad. You make sure you follow the Sarcasm City TV playback as well. Make sure you do so. Because Manchester City, Everton, Nottingham Forest, Tottenham Hotspur, Wolves, Manchester United, Liverpool, Leicester City are all on the playback. So if you come to YouTube, you will not find them. Get over to the playback. No, Vast, I'm not watching Chelsea. I'm watching City, Everton, Forest, Spurs, Wolves United, Liverpool, Leicester. They are the 4 games I'm doing on Boxing Day. I'm not doing the Chelsea game. Big up Flawless. Do you think United are getting top 10 this season? Absolutely, yes. See, Prime knows in terms of confidence, the only real way is to be battle tested. Like Flawless said, calling into the fan calling show, we're up. That's what you gotta do. The only way to be good in war is get out in the field. That's it. It's the only way, man. The only way you're gonna be good at, you know what I'm saying, good at boxing or MMA is get in the ring or the octagon. That's it. That's all you can do. Yeah, the Wolves game is on the 26th, Boxing Day. Hey, big up Sheik for the raid, man. Shout out to all my Mud brothers over there. Big up Sheik. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV as well, man. Make sure you do so. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV. What are you saying, Pops? What are you saying? So no thanks to what? What did I miss? Or is this to someone in the chat? Or big up, Pops. Make sure you subscribe to Beijing Reds TV. Should I keep you updated on Chelsea versus Fulham when you watch Spurs then? Absolutely. Because Spurs Forest is a bad game. So I picked it. It's clearly the bad game. Big up Stacks as well, man. I ain't trying to really watch Chelsea Fulham. 2 good sides, yeah, but Forest Spurs are entertaining the shit to watch. When you're a Spurs fan and you don't care, like you're gonna get goals. That could be 5-3 Forest. That could be 4-0 Forest. That could be 3-1 Forest. It could be 3-2 Forest. It could be 3-2 Spurs. Like, you know what? You know Spurs are just gonna go gung-ho and go for it. I'm saying they're gonna go for that. Yeah, man, Eli, that's it, yo. It's there for the complete madness. That's all I need, man. Just straight chaos. That's what they are. And Big Ange said as much. He said, "You're not entertained, mate." I know he's like being cheeky when he's saying it in his tongue in cheek, but yeah, that's what he's there for. That's what he's there for. Where's the fairness? Where's the madness? I hear it. If you don't finish in European spots, does that affect the transfer budget in the summer? It shouldn't, but maybe it does. I'm not on the inside in regards to what goes on at Manchester United, so I don't know. I don't know if it's budget dependent. I don't know. Yeah, this is it. It's like watching a fight and you're not involved. Imagine you just walking out, you lot all inside now, and you just hear 2 people scrapping or even having an argument outside. You're going to your window or your front door. I've had that happen many a time. Hear 2 people beefing. Hey, what's going on here? Hear police sirens at my front door or at my window. Hey, what's going on here? If I'm walking through anywhere I'm out and I see beef, I'm going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to stop what I'm doing. Flawless, let me ask you a question another way then. If City and Arsenal were 1 and 2 and LFC 3rd, Chavs 4th, who's Chavs? Who's Chavs? Would you still have that opinion? Is this on the question about the 2 managers that impressed me the most, I'm guessing? No, if this is the case, I'm guessing it's Chelsea, Chavs. Correct me if I'm wrong, Pops. No, I wouldn't, because I expected Liverpool. I had Liverpool 3rd and I had Chelsea 4th. So they wouldn't be over it. They wouldn't be overachieving in regards to the expectations. Because that's the 4 you've put there is why I had at the start of the season. That was my top 4. It's clearly not going to be that now. But yeah, that was my top 4 at the start of the season. So it would have been Forrester in 5th, I think, right now. So let's say Forrester 5th, because Forrester flying. It would be Nuno. And then whoever else is 6th, for example. In regards to that. But Liverpool have impressed me a lot. They've been very, very good, as have Chelsea. Because they're 2 managers I didn't know a lot about. Like Bournemouth are 5th. So I look at Bournemouth and go, yeah. I lie. Someone said it's only scary until you do it. One of the best quotes I've heard. Also, bro, when's the next call-in, by the way? Yeah, you lot really love the call-ins. Boxing Day. I'm going to do one on Boxing Day. It'll be a late one after the Liverpool-Leicester game. Which I might not even do, I'm not going to lie. I don't even do Liverpool-Leicester, you know. Because Leicester could get packed in. I might just run it on the playback and just be playing bingo or some shit. Because they could really get moved to. Really get moved to. But yeah, it'll be late. But I'll run one. Have I got another one on here beforehand? Let me see. Yeah, I'm running one on Monday. Monday the 30th, I'm running one regular time. Before United Newcastle. So you'll get 2 fan calling shows. You get one on Boxing Day, the 26th, and then you get one on Monday the 30th at normal time. So there you go, you lot. You don't really like running your mouths, innit? You know what I'm saying? You got so much to say, you lot. Fucking jokers. All you Liverpool fans and Chelsea lot. So much to say. Shout out my United duns though. You already know the vibes. Man, did I say Newcastle Villa? Which game did I? Why am I not doing Newcastle Villa? That's clearly the better game. Yeah, that's changed. I'm just looking here now. Why am I not doing Newcastle Aston Villa? Or did I say Newcastle Villa? Losing my mind. Yeah, because Forest Villa is the same. Now I'm doing Newcastle Villa. I'm not going to lie, people. I changed that. I'm doing Newcastle Villa. Yeah, that's changed, people. Casper says, because Brody's man won winning 7, I would be stressed. Nah, I hear you, man. I hear you. What's been the biggest surprise and the biggest disappointment so far for this season for you, Flawless? Biggest disappointment is Ten Hag taking so long to get sacked. Biggest surprise, how good Liverpool have been. That's the biggest surprise. How good they've been. Yeah, they're the 2. So I think Pep is unsackable with current form. Yes, he won a 4-peat and a treble. He's unsackable. He could carry on like this. You don't sack Pep. You give him a chance to turn it around because he's Pep Guardiola. Yeah, I was just looking there and I was like, hold up. Because I was just checking it out, like in regards. I'm like, Newcastle Villa on the. And Steve won't be like, see, I told you. Because Steve was like, are you doing Newcastle Villa? And I was like, nah, I'm doing Forest. Spurs. But Newcastle Villa, them 2 attacks. You got like Gordon, Isak, and then on the other hand, you got Rodgers and Duran. Yeah, I'm doing Newcastle Villa. Scratch that. I'm doing Newcastle Villa. Because I did this time ago. I did the December schedule, obviously, like the back end of November. So at that time, I was like, all right, what game am I doing? But yeah. You lot again, that will change. You lot again, Newcastle Villa. 110%. That will switch up. Because I'm going to do the thumbnails and everything for it now after the show. So, yeah. That's it. When's the Flawless and Savage show want you to get that super chat moolah? She was joking. She's not wearing that outfit, by the way. Just to clarify, CP. Well, she put in the story for those that seen it. She's not wearing that outfit. But the show will be on. She couldn't make it today. That's why we didn't do it. But we're going to do it before the year's out. You'll get a Sarcastic and Savage podcast before the year's out. When, I don't know. Women, it's on her. When we do the show, you lot can tell her in the chat. But she felt really, really bad about it today because she's not well. And she was like, oh, I feel so bad about it. I really wanted to do it. She was like, I'm so sorry. Like, she apologized enough times. And I was like, it's cool. Like, don't worry about it. We're going to get the show on the road. We're going to get the show on the road because she knows you lot got love for her and she loves doing the show as well. Well, before the year's out, you'll get one. You'll get one. See what else you lot saying. Yeah, you, Sai. When I'm saying jokers, you know what I'm saying? You are numero uno. Jokers, there's a picture of you next to it in the in the description. That was on the Van Nistelrooy shout to join Mr. Locke at Liverpool. Yeah, if he goes there, cool. It won't take away from him, like in regards to what he did. See this flawless praise in LFC. I want more of this. I can enjoy him praising LFC more. I always give props to you lot. When people ask questions, I do. I praise Liverpool. You are a very good. I say this all the time. You are a very, very good team with some very good players. Never glazing. I'm just honest. I'm just super honest. That's all. It's like, just because they're the ops and I can't stand them, don't take away from the quality they have. That's it. It's no glazing. It's just like I'd be lying. I like you lot too much to lie to you. It's an integrity thing. I'm not just gonna hate. I could run jokes and run bands, of course, but they're a good outfit. Very, very good team, and they'll win the league. Do you think City drop points to Everton, and can we have Vader on the watch along? Vader ain't gonna show up to the watch along because he was like, "Yo, why can't I join the United watch along? Why you are joining the United watch along?" So he's like, "So I can join the City one, but not the United one." Yeah, of course not. I mean, of course, that's the way it is. But I think, yes, I do think City drop points to Everton. 0-0, man. Fuck City. Fuck City. Yeah, Pops. That's what it is. Yeah. Like, I'm not one of them. Like, if a ex-player goes and manages or is a coach for a rival. I understand football ain't loyal like that. I'm saying people think football's loyal. Yeah, they want to join the United watch along the joke, man. Like a lot of these lot you see on here, never there for their team, but ever, why can't I join the United watch along? Why you a Liverpool fan, never here for a Liverpool watch alongs? Or you Chelsea, never here for Chelsea watch alongs? Are you City or you Arsenal, never here for them, but want to join Manchester United? Why? Why? Don't see you lot anywhere else. But hey ho, we move. Yeah, Vader on some absolute foolishness, man. You know what I'm saying? Or did Vader get moved to? Yeah, shout out Vader, man. Is he stressed? And for someone who asked about when's the next Arsenal show, because it's the Christmas period and New Year's and all that, the shows won't remain the same. So the next United Arsenal show will be in the new. All the crossovers, all the Man United will all be in the new year. So the next one will be the 1st of January. Because I believe, don't Arsenal play the 1st of January? They're opening up the year, right? Yeah, they play Brentford away on the 1st of Jan. Let's go, man. So that'll be it. Yeah. To be fair. So yeah, not aimed at you, Prime. Not all of you lot. But I'm saying the large majority. Large majority. Yes. Shout out Vader, you lot jokers and the AI fan base. Because it's stressful to watch with rival fans regarding the results. Exactly. That's why I don't let others on the watch along. I'm trying to concentrate, not hear someone chatting shit into my head as I'm watching my team get packed in by Bournemouth or some bullshit. I'll see Martinez or Bruno do some foolishness. Might get my channel banned. But anyways, follow the playback people, because all them watch-alongs I just mentioned, all on the playback, man. www.playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv. That's www.playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv, or download the playback app from your app store, people. I just don't want to, hey, CP, I just don't want to talk to Victor, period. It's Victor. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? He's like, Psy, proper scrub. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want to talk to Victor for? Like, come on now. No way is the Victors and the surfers of this world. Like, come on, man. What are we doing? That's why you laugh, because you know it's true. And there it is, playback. Right. I'm legit going, man. Yeah, that's why I let Jez join the derby. But the thing is, though, because people say, why'd you let Jez on? So I'm Spurs. I'm Spurs fan. Spurs my side thing. I let a Spurs fan on the Manchester United watch along, and it's a big deal. But I thought I'm Spurs. So we the same team, right? Plus Spurs, we ain't got no rivalry with. That's why I let. Who was on the watch along? Cube was on. But you know what? Cube's cool. She's calm. It's nice to have some female energy on there. And she's just chilled out, and she got jokes. You know what I'm saying? It's better than seeing, like I said, the likes of Victor and Surfer on there and that. So, you know. Sorry, that man just catching hella strays, but they could hold that. Oh shit. Ah, all right, yo, you man. All right, blessings. Let me see you live, yo. Let me see you. Sorry, I really cracked myself up, man. But after laughing at my own jokes, I really think I'm funny. Like, is it true? How's this been 2 hours? You know, I thought, yo, it's gonna be like a short hour and 10 minutes, and then I'll be calm. Well, you know, actually pulled up. Make sure you subscribe to Chic TV as well. Make sure you do so. All right, Alam's live. Everyone who wants NBA, he's doing an NBA game over there. So you know his move. It's nice to have feel our energy. Savage won't like you saying that. I'll say it to Savage's face. Right, you know what? Write this comment on the next show, and I'll be like, I said that. And what? She ain't gonna say nothing. She ain't gonna say nothing. Savage don't care. Like, what are we talking about? I'm gonna be like, oh, like I'm gonna be scared. The LeBron James meme. Whoa. Yeah, sure. Yeah, go on, sing his king. Run me off preferred 11. Run me off preferred 11. Yeah, serious. She'll laugh. She ain't fussed about that. She'll be like, who's cute? What's going on? She'll bring you some whole fabricated story. Yeah, run me the preferred 11. Yeah, United. Yeah, it's bad. Spurs is bad as well. Time flies when you're being a crook. You should know this. You know what I'm saying? In that. You are number one. You are numero uno crook. So you know this. I get it. I don't have no girl to beef, but it's like she won't say nothing. I'm just proving a point. Like, oh, she won't like that. What? Tell her to her face on air. True say, you did learn from the best. The likes of Surfer, Victor, Prime, I guess CP, SPURS. You did learn from that is true. Hassam, I get it. You are that is facts. You are Mount Rushmore of crooks. Sai, I get it. Who me? Nah, don't involve me. I ain't with them, man. I ain't with them. Yes, Sai, what you telling me, family, man? What's good? You just put flawless. I know this is serious now. You just put flawless on that. Big outside, yo. Crook TV for real, man. Chic TV. It's Crook TV, you already know. What you say inside? I said who be violence, yo. Make sure you lot subscribe to Chic TV though. Hey, Singers King, I'm waiting on this 11. And I'm a dip because you said, yeah, you wanted to give me the preferred 11. So yeah, calm. I'm literally waiting on it. And then I'm gonna go. Yeah. Here we go. It sounds mad, but bear with me. Hey, the 11 is shit, fam. Like, not yours, just in general. So I'd understand it. So you got Maserati, Delit, Maguire, Anthony, Agate, Casemiro, Malacia, Ahmad, Maino, Hoyland. I hear it. Because my 11 would have the same issues as your 11, even though it's different. So Singers King, I hear it. Maguire left-sided centre-back. The wing-backs, whoever we choose, is problems. The pivot I like, the 10s I like, and the striker's a problem. So I hear you, Singers King. The only issue your 11 has that mine don't is the left-sided centre-back. That's it. That's it. Is what it is. Chic Flawless is the biggest crook. Hey, this is just you two sticking together because of the Asian connection, man. That's what this is. I see that. I see how it is. I see how it is, yo. The continent sticking together. All right. Okay. Sure. I see you lot, man. I see you lot in it. Asian friends. All right. Flawless beating the Everton isn't for everyone. I'm with you for that. 0-0 draw. Let's go, Pops, man. 0-0 draw. We will be there. That might be worse for wear because that game. Wait, when is that game? Is that Boxing Day? I'll be all right. What's the game, Boxing Day? No, after Boxing Day. No, the 29th. I think City are playing early Leicester. I might be worse for wear on that, but I'll be out the 28th. But we're redirecting. Put Sarcasm City TV raid in Alam's chat. Big up to all of you lot. Keep a lookout in the next few hours or so for the update here on the YouTube and on the playback, people. But this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A solo edition live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning.